Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to another Hearthstone video. So I have not played any Hearthstone this month so far because of all the overwhelming druid power, but I just found an interesting deck list made by Bowser. That is a kind of a Zoolock deck, so a classic old style Warlock Zoolock deck. That is pretty straightforward, so you're just dropping a unit on the board and you're trying then to overcome your opponent with some good trades, with enough value on the board to win the game. We are of course running Prince Keleseth, which is a pretty cool new card. That is a 2-drop, legendary. If you have no other 2-cost cards in your deck, you will give all other minions +1/+1, and we're facing a mage here for the start. Let's just drop the Darkshire Councilman. Have a Bloodsail Corsair, so with that we can get patches out. I think for now we're just dropping that. We're starting with the Voidwalker and hope to find Prince Keleseth in our hand. The earlier he is coming, the better it is for us. We get a Sea Giant and a Firefly. So I've changed one card from the original deck list, and that was a Bloodsail Corsair was in the deck, which I do not think is fitting really good here. So I just changed him to a second Sea Giant. That's why the deck is a bit different than the original list. Other than that, pretty good so far. I've played 2 or 3 games with that, won everything, but we're still here sitting at rank 17 soon because it's the first day of the season for myself. But we will rank up hopefully soon. Especially in this week there should be some kind of information about the druid situation. So Ben Broad tweeted something yesterday that they are looking into the situation and there might be some changes to druid. Anyway, he's dropping an Ecologist, so he gets a secret. We're just going for a Voidwalker, we're going for the Flame Elemental and pushing 1 point in his face. And then on the next turn I think we might just use a life tap. Also, if he's dropping a lot of units, we could also maybe already play the Sea Giant. I do not think he's dropping some small units now. It's very unlikely for the mage. He might even just go Fire Blast and trade into the Voidwalker. Definitely a possibility.
Someday I'll be just like you.
He's just dropping Sorcerer's Apprentice. Interesting decision. So now every spell is 1 cheaper. Interesting. Why would you drop that here? We have not seen the quest so far, so I do not think that he's playing with the quest. Probably he will just play then some secret mage, especially if he's dropping the apprentice here that early. So we can now go for the Bloodsail Corsair, which also would spawn then patches on the board. And then we are getting this one down to 3, but of course it's still too expensive. Let's still do it. Get another one here on the board. Drawing another card, which is another Voidwalker. Then we're interested in killing the apprentice. No need to kill the Arcanologist for now. We're gonna crush this one. And we'll just push another 2 into our opponent's face. So he's down to 27. Which also means Sea Giant is now back to 6. And we will not be able to apply this one anytime soon, I think. Maybe next turn, Spellbreaker looks fine for 4 if we can find the right target. Otherwise we might just play Kieran Tormage. He's not dropping a secret for free. Otherwise we might just play Voidwalker, draw a card and whatever. Mortal Coil. So that's even better. That's even better. The thing is, if this secret is a counter spell, he's countering the Mortal Coil, so if we just use these 2 to trade into the Kieran Tormage, unfortunately it's not strong enough, so I think we're using the Mortal Coil first, see if that's a counter spell. Kieran Tormage killing with that is of course a better choice, but if he has a counter spell here we cannot kill him anyway. Okay, we can do that, and then it's just better to draw the card. Otherwise he would have 2 units here on the board that we cannot kill. And then we're drawing one more card, getting a Dreadlord, another one, we already have one in the hand. Dropping the... so we could drop the Voidwalker, that could be a mirror entity as well. How about let's just go for the face first, and then we're dropping the Voidwalker. It is the mirror entity, so he's getting a Voidwalker. With the mirror entity it would have been totally better to play Mortal Coil on the Kieran Tormage. Also Cabal Crystal Runner as a 5/5. That's already a lot of power on the board. Sea Giant now costing 5 would also be an option that we can just drop here. As an 8/8, he's definitely a huge powerhouse. So I might just go for that then. If we go Despicable Dreadlord, what's happening is that we can kill the Voidwalker and the other 2 are of course getting damaged, so that's also not too bad. It's another option that we have. Is 4 and 5 mana to go next. Let's go Despicable Dreadlord. There's a decent chance that he's then trading with Dreadlord. And then probably just going face with the Tormage, and we can just play another Dreadlord maybe, another Sea Giant. If he's going Kieran Tormage and Fire Blast, that's also good enough against the Dreadlord. So it depends a bit how he's interested in the trade. The Fireball is coming. and the rest is then just going for the face. Means we're down to 16. And now with Dix, I think we're just going Darkshire Councilman, dropping a Tar Creeper here. We will kill the Kirin Tormage, because we can, and then one in the face. So here's a 5-4 there, which is running into the Tar Creeper, which means the 5-4 is getting 3 points of damage, so down to 1 life. On the other hand, that's giving us the opportunity to play another Dreadlord and kill the 1 life from the Cobalt Crystal Runner, if he's now not dropping another spell, of course. But it looks like he needs to trade, which would be excellent for ourselves. There we go, that's a little trade. Frost Bolting the Darkshire Councilman. And Fire Blasting. Oh, you are Fire Blasting the Firefly? That's interesting. He has a Medivh, but the Medivh has no secret right now. So it's not like he is killing anything. We will now apply the Despicable Dreadlord, and we're dropping double flames on the board, which are costing us 6 lives, so we're down to 10. We need to be careful here, of course. But on the other hand, that's a lot of power that we have then. Killing the 5-1. He now currently has 2 from the Medivhs. He has another 1 from the Fire Blast, which would be 3. So he's not able to kill us right now. If he's going for Fireball, for example, and Frostbolt, another one, he has still 1 of each in his deck, then he could kill us. If he just has a Firelance Portal, he cannot kill us here, this situation. He has another Firelance Portal, but he needs that for a kill, and he's killing the 7-6. Oh man. Okay, so how about just the Sea Giant? And we need to kill the 7-6 for sure. He now has played most of the damage dealing cards. 1 Firelance Portal is out, 1 Frostbolt out, 1 Fireball is out. So it will be tough for him to just go face. On the other hand, he's also hindering us here to just draw more cards, because if we draw more cards, then we, oh man, then we unfortunately are running into trouble of dying. So that's another problem we have. Squire is coming. The Scalebane is coming. We need to kill the 5 here. And I kind of want to see the Argent Squire getting buffed. There you go. Just needs now 1 Fireball. And we're out of 1 Firelance Portal. There's a Firelance Portal, and with that he's winning the game, unfortunately. So I think we are just going for another one. Alright guys, we of course going for a second game, and there's a Prince. Prince is there, so that is excellent. We're dropping, of course, patches. We're dropping the Dreadlord. We want to play the Prince on turn 2, buffing everything in our deck. And we're facing a Druid now. So that is by far the best class in the game at the moment. And the Druid is good for, right now, I guess 40% on the ladder are playing Druid. So we have the Bloodsail Corsair, but on the other hand, the Bloodsail Corsair, if we play that here, is just giving us a 1-1 patches. So we are keeping that for now, playing the Prince on the next turn, and then the Darkshire Councilman, and after that playing the Bloodsail Corsair and also spawning a patches on the board. So the Darkshire Councilman is getting buffed twice. Opponent starting with a coin, Druid of the Swarm. Oh man, he's not playing the Jade deck. Anyway, Prince. He's playing, then he's also playing the Spreading Plague, which is just really painful against our deck, because we have so many small units on the board, and if he's then just having a bunch of 1/5s on it, that is super painful for us. Innovate into, what are you getting here? It's the Fandle stack him already. That is super early, my friend. Got a Voidwalker. Well, still going for Darkshire Councilman, I think. Also, we could kill this one. So we could just use Shapeshift, Fandle, yeah, but that's not good. That's not good enough. Okay, let's just go Voidwalker here. We're dropping Firefly, we're dropping Bloodsail Corsair, getting the patches out as a 2-2, and then we are just attacking the Druid of the Swarm here. Going for the Power of the Wild, which is now buffing everything. He's getting another Unity on the board, so that's pretty decent for him. He can now use Fandle for a trade on the Voidwalker, and then he can use whatever he likes for the Druid of the Swarm. Could kill the patches here, could kill the Prince, he could kill one of the smaller units. In the end, he decided to kill one of the smaller units. Got a Squire here, which gives us the opportunity to just play Mortal Coil. Kill the 2-1, and then we're also killing Fandle. And then the Darkshire Councilman would just be a 1/5, so that is not super powerful. Which means we could also just play Darkshire Councilman and the Squire here, which is a bit more powerful. Then we are losing the small elemental here. I think that's better. If we go Darkshire Councilman, it's just better to drop the Squire. So definitely need to kill the Fandle. You have to do it, otherwise he's just getting too much value there. He might not just use the unit with the shapeshift to kill the Darkshire Councilman, then we can use the Mortal Coil, kill his unit, and we're drawing an additional card. The other option where we would play something else would be if we get the Despicable Dreadlord, because the Despicable Dreadlord is also good enough to kill his unit, and then we also get a body on the board. Wow, so he's going for another Power of the Wild. Interesting decision. So we can just kill both units. Defender of Argus, yeah, well, let's see what we can find first. Tar Creeper, it's pretty decent, so let's drop a Tar Creeper here. We're also dropping the Flame Elemental. Again, it's just bad if he has a Spreading Plague and getting a lot of units on the board. And of course, Spreading Plague from the top of his deck. Excellent plate, my friend, excellent plate. Despicable Dreadlord dealing 1 point of damage to each of the creatures, so that's definitely a card we could play. The other option would be to just go Defender of Argus here above these two guys and also draw a card. Is a bit more efficient, so I think for now that might be better. Yeah, it's a bit better. Get Darkshire Councilman, alright, so we're going for the Defender of Argus. We will then at least crush one of the units here. We're also attacking another one, so that's down to 3 life. Despicable Dreadlord can still be played on the next turn if we're not going Darkshire Councilman and dropping some other small units. And there, the taunts are getting buffed. This is one hell of a card if you have a lot of taunts already on the board. So if you have played the Spreading Plague and then play the Strong Shell Scavenger on the same turn, for example, that's pretty good. Especially that is crushing every aggressive deck. So if you're facing a pirate and then you're just dropping a lot of taunts and then play the Strong Shell Scavenger, he's getting crushed. So interesting, he's using the Shapeshift to attack the Tar Creeper. Why are you doing that? So apparently he is not killing the Tar Creeper, it's just now at 4 life. Interesting decision. We got the Cobalt Scalebane. Yeah, we are just drawing 1 card, get the Firefly, and I think it is time for the Despicable Dreadlord. Let's just check that. If we go Dreadlord here, is it changing anything? Still killing this one, and it's not changing too much. I mean, we could kill the Scarab Beetle here, the bigger guy, instead of the smaller one. But the end is the same, more or less. The ending is the same. We're just going Despicable Dreadlord for now. So he still has 2 units there. The Despicable Dreadlord is now doing 1 point of damage to each of the units. We have the Tar Creeper here at 1 now, so we can just use the Shapeshift again. Which would allow him then to clear the Defender of Argus, not the Despicable Dreadlord for the moment. If he's not finding another buff, which is possible. There is another buff, the Bonemare is coming. 7-5. So then the Despicable Dreadlord is apparently going down. And we just got another Defender of Argus. Interesting. So how about Darkshire Councilman into Firefly into Defender of Argus? How about that? The thing now is just what do we want to get buffed here? I think we want to save the Darkshire Councilman to increase the damage output in the future, so we're just using Defender of Argus here. And we're going for 4 into his face, he's down to 22. Which also means, of course, the Bonemare is just killing one of the units here. Whatever he prefers. With the Norwich, he's drawing 3 extra cards. So his counter is right now at 6. And with 3 mana left, he cannot do too much. So I think he's just, yeah, maybe shapeshifting and using the Bonemare for a trade. That would make sense. And then we just have to decide if we want to trade here. If we want to get the taunt away, for example. Or if we want to get the 3-4 away. Despicable Dreadlord, another crazy good card. Let's draw 1 card. The Veteran. Oh yeah, that's nice. So we can play Cobalt Scalebane. We can trade here into this one. We're using the Veteran to buff our nice little Darkshire Councilman. And we're dropping the Flame Elemental as well. The Councilman is now at 8. You're pushing 11 in your opponent's face. The Cobalt is buffing 1 unit now for additional 3 attack, which will be... oh no, not everything on the Darkshire Councilman, that's a bit too much. Would have loved to see the buff here on any other unit, to be honest, but well, can't change that now. So if he has another Breeding Plague, that would help him a lot. But he's dropping Scenarios, which is unfortunately for him not good enough, so we are just crushing him now, because we can easily trade, and then this one is at least at 12 now. So that was working out way better, despite him top-taking this Breeding Plague earlier. Without this Breeding Plague, it would have been way easier. There's the inner weight now as well, so for 2 left, what are you picking? Wrath, well, that's dealing 3, it's not changing the outcome of the game. Just wanted to delay us a bit, but well, there we go. We have Despicable Dreadlord, we have the Veteran, so we can buff this one even further. It's now 13, 14 even. Wanna kill these. There you go, 14 in the face. Pretty small Darkshire Councilman. 14-6.